Good morning, everybody. Guess what? We're working on the floater. We got the new belt finally. A lot of you pointed out in the last video that we should just attach the new belt to the old belt. But guess what? Before that video went out, Dad already pulled the belt out while I was working on my taxes. So this should be fun and interesting. But speaking of taxes, I've got to run some paperwork to the accountant this morning. First thing, Dad and BJ, they're going to start, so I'm going to leave them the camera. So get ready to watch the entertainment begin. This should be this should be a fun day. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of hooking that in there, but oh well, it's done now.
I just want to say thank you to all the YouTubers who gave us advice on how to install the belt. However, Bob Brown went ahead and removed the old one before all that advice was seen. Oh boy. Purdy, purdy. Debate as to whether or not we have this the right direction now that we've unrolled it and laid it out on the floor. Huh? Sprocket be pulling on that side right there?
Yeah, it's going backwards. Go this way.
Okay.
Backwards.
So these sprockets are turning downward, right? They're turning this way, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now look, here's the back of the floater.
Yep.
If I am the back of the floater,
Yep.
and I'm standing back here,
Yep.
sprockets are turning. Yes! They're. Yes!
Come on, don't BJ.
You're not looking at this right.
We don't want to turn it. This is the top.
Yes!
That's where the line's at.
Yes!
That's the front.
Yeah.
If it turns that way, it's going to take it to the front.
No, it's
Oh my
not.
God.
This is not the front!
Yes.
This will be up in there! This is the stuff Brian doesn't record. Alright, Dad's going to explain this to me because I can't grasp it.
That's the front of the floater. That's
Yes.
the front of the floater. This is the top of the belt.
Yes.
That's on top.
Yes.
So we want it to go that way, right? Right? Yes.
Listen to me. If we lay this out flat,
Yep. That's bottom.
right, and we feed this end in first,
Yep.
here.
Yep.
All of this
Yep.
trails
Yep.
that.
Yep.
When it hits the front sprockets and makes its loop over the top, guess
Yep.
what? It's
Yep.
coming this direction.
Yep.
Guess what?
Then it's going back
If
the other
it hit
direction.
it. No. There's like 3 sprockets in there to change directions magically. I'm not following.
This is the back of the box, right?
This actually just became the front of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, because whenever you loop it all the way around,
That's the back.
now we're at the back.
Yeah.
And look,
How does it go?
just like that.
It
It's
turns-
running toward me,
Okay, the sprockets.
hitting this. Look, pull that picture up with your phone. Sprockets pulling against.
Yes.
Yes. Say it again. Yes.
But you put it back here, it's just the opposite. Yeah,
It's not the opposite, just how you're looking at it.
it is. Well, you put it backwards or forwards.
I guess we need to wait on Brian. Finally, he sees it my way, I think. So we're gonna push that end around. Hopefully.
Oh, there's something put against that on.
Yeah. After much deliberation, I think we have figured out how we're getting this thing installed. Mason here had to, where's he at? There he is. He had to come out and point out what we're doing wrong. So, I think we can get it put on there now. Mom's gonna help, I think. Come down. You're good. Well, YouTube, you asked.
You said spare Flex Seal.
There you go. Oh my goodness. Why don't we just rhino liner it?
See?
Good grief. Dad thinks we may have had a little bit of hydraulic leak back here, so Flex Seal.
We're going to see what happens.
Oh, it's like new.
Yeah, pretty.
Just got back from the accountant. Brought Dad and BJ some lunch. So back to work on this thing. Huh.
How many feet is it?
50 feet.
Bring it up.
So what's the plan of attack here?
Stick that in there.
Right. Makes perfect sense.
Hey, look. We're fixing hydraulic leaks.
This video is not brought to you by Flex Seal or Flex Seal products. We did in fact pay 1 arm, 3 legs, and a nephew. BJ getting to the max of his height allowance. Don't worry, we got the camera rolling if you fall.
It's slickery in here. Mister, I'm in way better shape than you. Get up there and start tugging.
I could definitely pull it through there.
Have I got their fingers? Close. I think so. Okay. I think you're a minute. That's good. Oh, you hurt yourself.
I think my brother is.
I was this close to being TikTok famous.
He's quite the TikToker, he is. Dad doesn't know what the heck TikTok even is, which is a shame because he'd be TikTok gold. I take the belt out. I forgot to set the time lapse looking down in the bed to capture the belt coming in.
Just touch.
I don't think Dad found that as funny. Oh boy. Not real sure what's about to happen here.
I think we're done with them.
That belt looks like it's the wrong belt.
That ain't the right
Hey, this belt's for a bed. It's about 6 inches longer.
Let's just go ahead and pull it through.
Well, yeah.
And try to tighten it down and see what it looks like before we get too crazy excited.
About in it. About in it. Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Nope. Cotter pin was on the inside.
Well, it said fit my rear end.
That's not how you said it.
That's
I think it'll tighten up if the bed was about a foot longer. What do you think, Dad? Well, we're going to try to tighten it up. Dad's getting ready to call, or he is calling. And seeing if we got the right belt, but it doesn't look good.
30, 56, 14 kg.
Well, this is the right part number, but I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of, I might tension this up a lot. I don't know if we have enough adjustment. That leaves the question, what kind of fabricating did the previous owner do back here? Looks like something's happened. Yeah, we've about got all of our adjustments made, and it looks like we're still quite a ways off.
Serial number 118.
BJ's just waiting for Dad to get off the phone so he can make his first TikTok post. He's super excited. So yeah, we're both on TikTok if you want to participate in that shenanigans. Brian's farming videos. BJ, I think, is midlife farmhand, which is also our Instagram handles. What's the matter, little feller? Okay. You want to go for a ride? Oh, that was mean. I'm kidding. Cold coffee?
Turn it off.
It is off. Okay.
We got leak proof.
Oh yeah, they're never going to rust, corrode, or leak again.
Flex seal, buddy, good stuff.
It better be. You probably took a mortgage on the farm, didn't you?
I'll say it probably been cheaper just to replace lines, wouldn't it?
Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't work.
I'd like to interject here.
Well, look, Purdy.
It will not work. BJ, you seem like you're skeptical too.
Somebody said in the video said to do that.
I think he was.
Think he was kidding us?
I think he may have been.
We're taking him serious. I'm taking him serious. Jesus God.
Dad's getting biblical.
And it's not even Sunday.
Yeah, he prays a lot. Especially when we work in the shop. Have you noticed that? Harvest and shop season, Dad prays a lot. Very biblical. Look at the light shining down on him like he's an angel.
So we got the wrong belt. Probably paid way too much for the wrong belt. And now we got to get the right belt. We don't even know if we can take this one back because it's been installed. It hasn't been used, but it's been installed. It's got our fingerprints all over it. So, if you're feeling generous today, there's no reason to argue. There's no reason to shout. Just turn them pockets inside out.
If you're from Ohio, Southern Ohio, you've probably heard that before. I believe that's a 700 WLW reference.
It's a reference to Reverend Deuteronomus Skaggs, circa 1988.
Did you get it freed up now?
What do you think?
No.
Huh?
Are you nuts?
Is that whole line up right
Ravatar.
Well, we're out to pull a belt. Weren't really able to make it work, but oh well.
Let it shrink right up and splash it with some cold water. I heard that's a thing.
Oh yeah, just heard about it, huh? Sure. Now, as it turns out, this bed is 12'6", and they sent us a belt for a bed. That's 13 foot. Ouch! She's got to come. Anyone ever get a phone call and find out you're supposed to be at a meeting, like at that moment? Happened to me. Anyways, just getting back. Figure out how we're gonna fix this thing.
Only good part, the other belt is $200 cheaper.
We just wasted $200 worth of time. Now, I know some of you are going to say, well, this time, why don't you hook the new belt to the old belt? Well, the new belt's not going to be here for a while. Dad wants to go ahead and get it out of there, and it's his call. He's the boss. In Dad's defense, he's saying that if we attach the new belt right here and tried to pull it through, we'd be fighting that sprocket the whole time. And really, it went pretty smooth the way we installed it the first time. Now we're just going to get real good at it, so we're going to do it again. There, oh. No, hold on, hold. Now try it. Okay. Well, there she is. All right, BJ, fold that thing up and throw it in the back of the truck.
Watch your fingers.
Oh my God.
Hey, you got her.
Yeah, tell Dad's using my toolbox. Apparently we're giving them the pieces back too.
Oh, I see.
While the floater's in the shop, we're gonna go over it, service it. We're out of oil, otherwise we change the oil, and I think Dad's going after a barrel tonight. This gearbox back here doesn't leak, and we found out why. There's nothing to leak.
Flex seal.
Yeah, it's the Flex Seal. No oil in it, so
There's oil in the bottom.
there's not much.
No ticket.
No ticket.
No oil.
He was born in the 80s, born in the 70s. He's not even a millennial. I don't know what he's talking about. Tried greasing this back bearing, but I think we're just going to have to give up on this fitting. She ain't taking. But there's definitely no grease getting in there. That's what success looks like.
And that's what Brian looks like.
Looks like Dad's walking around getting his parts order. Uh-oh. That sounded healthy. Pretty well done for the night. Like I said, we got to get some oil so we can service this and finish greasing it and checking the gearboxes and stuff tomorrow. But everybody keeps asking about this red car in the background. That's Dad's.
This car?
Yeah.
Boy, it's dirty. Need to clean it up. Had it covered for it. It needs a set of brake booster. I got it to put on, but I got to put new brake lines on it. I just haven't.
I thought we were putting disc brakes on it.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a full disc brake conversion.
That door ain't shut.
Well, tell them what year it is. What?
The 65 Nova. Chevy 2 they call them back here, I think.
Super Sport.
Super Sport.
So
I bought it, I don't know how many years ago I bought it,
2004, 2003, somewhere in there.
from out of Indiana. And my first car was identical to it, except it was a 4-speed. This is a Power Glide. This has got the 220 power pack heads on it, and it's a 4-speed or a 4-barrel carburetor and dual exhaust. And it was redone. The guy did a pretty good job. It's got a couple places coming through.
She's got some Bondo in her.
I don't think Bondo really. It was just a place that didn't get clean when they painted.
Yeah. One thing about 65 Novas, they're an oddball year. 63 and 64s are the same body. 66, 67s are the same body. So parts for a 65 are very hard to find, especially the chrome.
The 65 looks kind of the same. It's got a tail light and a backup light, and the chrome is all different, so it doesn't interchange with any of the others. It is hard to find, come by. There's no aftermarket like these headlight vehicles. There's no aftermarket for them, I don't think. The interior, I put new interior in it when I got it. We used to drive some car shows, but haven't had it after a couple of years probably. So I gotta get the brake lines on, get a booster put on.
Yeah, like I said, it needs brake lines. If anyone would want to buy it, he'd probably sell it. His second car was a 70 Nova SS 4-speed.
I'd trade for one of them.
Yeah, that'd be fun to have.
It just needs cleaned up.
But-
Mine's gonna clean it up there all these HMBs. Ha ha, if you believe that one.
Yeah, but there it is. That's what the car is. So now you guys can quit asking.